Oh, hey y'all. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I have no idea why nobody is live. I was waiting for somebody to go live. Excuse me. I waited a long time because I wanted to be like, oh, she just going live every day during a good time. Now, I never believe in anybody being stopped for coming on when somebody else is live because if I want to go live, I go live. Is you live? Excuse me. Is you live? Yes, I'm live. Then you can always watch replay. So I go live when I want to go live, and I hope if I'm live, anybody want to go live because it seems like we need more people over here to go live. Like, why y'all not going live? I'm just asking. I don't see any uploads either. I need y'all to get a little bit more active around here. Listen to me. Oh my goodness. Y'all gonna make me go over to my other section. I don't want to go over there. I'm still stay over here and just go live when I want to go live. But if any of y'all go live, let me know. I hope to have a color and chat with Dream and Colors. I want to ask her would she come over one day. She's one of my favorite channels I've been watching for a long time. I adore her. So maybe I'll just have to invite people to come over and go live. Okay, maybe I'll do that. That'll be my thing. Like I'll be interviewing my contemporaries. Okay, that'll be a hoot. It sure would. So, okay, what am I going to talk about right now? What I have to discuss, I am going to do swatch because I did get some wonderful paint. Um, and then I'm going to show you. I had to do a 911 call today. Hold on, let me put it over this side because I don't want that paint to leak over to my book. And I'll be real mad. So I did get some paint from Miss Ange, and they are the Coliro colors slash oh, slash Finetec, and Miss Ivy coloring Ivy Pearls let me know the history of the paints. So I'm just going to swatch them. This is the gold palette. I had been seeing these. I had, and I was like, "Ooh, those are kind of pricey, like $30." But these are some good golds. They are some good golds. Good Molly. Good. That sounds like something. Get on the good foot. But there's some good golds, and it's the paint is handmade in Germany. Now there was some conflict between two paint companies and some name stuff trademark, and Ivy was letting us know, and so I guess one stopped because the Coliro website I can't find, but I can find the Fine Art website. So Anne sent me these. First of all, these discontinued, kind of like they're discontinued because they switched up and stuff like that. But you can find them now in different shapes, in different palette sets. But the price hadn't switched up. The price has not. Um, this one you can still find, and this is a different type of watercolor paint. It's heavily, it's homemade, like not say homemade, but it's handmade. And you see the little ridges and stuff in there. They did that in there for a reason. It's a harder a pigment, so you definitely have to put something down, put some water in there, and let them soak for a minute and think about whether they want to show up, or show out, and then they're going to show you how beautiful they are. I think you can get these for this is 6 colors. I think $30. Yes, I was like, what? That's why they've been sitting. That's why I hadn't, because I ain't seen them on sale, but I wasn't checking for them. Oh my goodness. But Miss Anderson put me in, she done threw me into the game. Now this company does sell their palette, their colors individually. You can buy them individually, and then you can also, well, you have to find a dealer or distributor of them. This is what I found out. There's a couple of people that are distributing these watercolors, and then they come in different cases now. Like they come in 6 cases. Like these colors here could be in 6 by 6, and those are like $29. And then you can buy, you can make a custom palette with the colors that you want. I think they call it a Coliro palette or something like that. You can do that. I don't know how much that is, but I'm just telling you what I saw with the videos and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I need to put the water in here. Let me stop talking. But you do need to, oh my goodness. Oh, here's my dropper. You do need to, here's my little water. You do need to let this sit for a minute. This is not like the regular watercolors where you just like make a dip and all that. You gotta let this watercolor think about what is going on. Okay, what it's gonna do. So you gotta put a little, and I saw this, I know they said a drop, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put more than a drop in each one. Just that's me. I did swatch these in, I didn't do them on a video. I did find the colors of the names of these on a website, and so these all have names, but they don't have the names in the. I don't probably have to need so much water on these. They don't have a name on each individual one. Now, this little set, I don't think they sell this set anymore, but they sell a bigger version of it, and they sell it so you can buy it individually and you can make your own palettes. So I want to get, whenever Miss Ivy Pearl has some time, if she could discuss it on her channel, or if she want to come over and color with me, she can. I won't cuss. I would love the history of it, because she typed a reply to me that really let me know everything about the evolution of this paint, and it's this watercolor paint, and it's handmade, and it's from Germany, and it's expensive. That I'm just gonna have to say that it is. So did I think I was going to be getting some of these? No. What? In my budget? No, not right now. Y'all know it got to be on sale. You know, I got to get a coupon. I wasn't going to get no coupon on that. So I'm going to let this sit. Hold on. Let me move it. I'm going to let it sit for a bit. They say 1 or 2 minutes, but I'm telling you, you need to let them sit for a little bit longer. So I'm going to put these over here. And I already got their little swatch cards, and this is not going to be a long swatch video for those. So what I'm going to do also is put a piece of paper over this, because I don't want y'all. Hold on, let me move these over here. You know, the angle of my coloring spot to vlog is a little small, so I think I'm going to have to change it up a little bit, and I can. So, because I need space. So, I had to send a 911 video out today. And I thank you all that did answer my call. Okay. I appreciate it. See, that's when you know you're a part of something. Because I don't know what my video was titled. Hold on, let me find it. I don't think I can still see the comments in it. So, I can play it. Okay, hold on. Let me cue it up. Let me get this ready. It's only an 8-minute video. Okay, girl, be quiet. Okay, I can tell myself to be quiet. Don't y'all tell me to be quiet. Just tell me shh. Okay, that's not nice. Hold on. Let me close all my other. Let me close out all my business. Okay, so I can show you the video. It's 8 minutes. How many did I get up on this 8-minute video? Oh, I got 28 people. Hey. Oh, Ivy Pearl up in here. I think her back and left shoulder are toward. Okay, Ivy Pearl is okay. I'm just gonna hold on. I'm gonna just thank you. Okay, so I want y'all to see. Okay, I so when I do this, I hope Ivy Pearl's video, I mean a comment is gonna be on here because I think the comments are gonna be on here. So hold on, y'all. I can play my own video. I won't flag myself. Which sounds so dumb, doesn't it? These flagging, but you can't play other people's content. So let me go and find my let me find my video. Let me share my screen. I know it's screen. Screen. I say screen. Okay, let me share my screen. I like speaking grammatically incorrect sometimes. So let me share my screen. Okay, so that's my screen. Okay, so this is the beginning of my video. Girl, I felt something about this whole situation, but hold on, I want to make it so you can just see. Uh, oh, so you can just. Oh, the screen went away. So you can just see. Oh, I gotta click it on here. Okay, y'all, just give me a minute. Let me click this bigger. Okay, that's the one. Okay. So I think we're bigger now. All right, so now I'm going to hit live and I will be in here. So I was panicking because I didn't know what the heck was going on with my page. Okay, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. Okay, I need some help. I need some help. This is my 911 or 211 or 311 or something like that. I cannot understand what is going on with this page. I need some assistance, please. Okay, hold on. Attention, calling all critical thinkers. Hello? I need somebody to help me with this page. Is anybody out there? Okay, the situation is with this page. Hold on. Hello? Okay, so what I was trying to do, hold on, let me move this up here. What I was trying to do was color the page that I didn't like. Like I identified when I opened this book, the page that I didn't like. So the page I didn't like was actually the first page in this coloring book. And now I'm gonna tell you I like it. Okay. So when you look at this book, you might not like the first thing that you see when you see it. I like it, but I had to understand where things were. So I did a call out to everybody, and they came up. Wonky Pro came up. Miss Dee came up. I think Dawn came up. So, oh, and Miss Devon came up. So the issue that I was having was I couldn't figure out why her arm was all the way back there. And was this a part of like just an extra creature attached? So they walked me down. Now I probably colored, and I got so stressed out. I just colored stuff that probably doesn't need to be colored, but at least I can see it because I think the proper description that Miss Devon said was no. Wonky Pro already know it was a rodent, mutant rodent, mutant rodent, a mutant rodent. Okay. And so, but then I'm looking at this. This thing looks like it's a pet because see, this is the snake, the head of it. So it's getting in. She's not slicing that off because they are clearly looking at an enemy. Both of them are, and you know they are snakes and they can know how to get around. So then I went ahead and colored. So as Devin said, it was hold on, a double jointed golf swing with a Wonky Pro, a mutant rodent. Okay. Because she looked like she doing batter one here. Or she's looked like she's wielding the sword. The thing that messed me up was this thing. But then I realized that is his tail. So all I did was just color this out because I couldn't understand where the arm was and why these two hands are coming here. And so she's got this mask on, so she's looking forward. So I got it. When I listened to them and how they explained what they saw, then I went ahead and went off, and then I just colored in with this color what I could see as her body. The issue that I was having, because I was thinking that this little blank space right here could be her body too, but I don't think it is. I think you got to leave that blank space as the background. So I left that part as a background. And then I probably colored stuff that didn't need to be colored. And Nick, I need you to tell me what I called Nick. I called Nick Filbert. I sure did. And he confirmed what Wonky Pro, what Miss Dee Dee Wellingham, what Miss Devon Arts, what they were saying was correct. So I had to read. Y'all know, because I now have new eyeballs. I had the cataract surgery, so now I see things differently. So I found how the shoulder look could still be going there, and that's that. So I did color that in there. So I'm going to leave it alone for a minute. I'm going to let it marinate. And then I color a little bit down here. So it does look like she's anchoring that sword and getting ready to wield it. But the thing that messed me up was this thing coming around. So now we're on the same page. Well, me and then I had to talk to Nick Filbert, a long time last night and ask him what the hell is going on. So, but to me, it's still like her head's backward, but we're going to leave it alone. So that's what I did with that. And I thank y'all they were helping me with that. And then on this page, and then I'm going to show my swatch. Only thing I did, now I didn't want to have a page with a whole bunch of colors. And now I have based a lot of these with markers. I just finished the flowers because these are tiger lilies. And I'm going to make them pink, but I'm going to come in with pencils. So if you see something that's very detailed and it's not detailed, like I have not come in with pencils with that, with the boar, with the geese or the duck or whatever the heck it is. I did a little bit with that one, but I still need to fix those up a little bit. The alligator is just still base, so I have not put the details in for him. This fish, I put some details in, but these two I kind of like, this still needs to be penciled in. But I want y'all to know that this hippopotamus right here, I don't even know if y'all had this book. Y'all look at this hippopotamus. This hippopotamus is doing way too much. First of all, this hippopotamus has on a hat. It has on a baseball cap. But look, this hippopotamus has a fishing rod. See, Kurt, Nick, you're messing me up, boo. This hippopotamus is fishing. That's a whole fishing rod, and it's down in there. I don't even know if you would have looked at it and thought about it. See, that's why you have to pay a lot of attention to these pages. That hippopotamus is fishing. Okay. Now, the issue that I have with it is because I don't really do water well. So I'm going to have to change it up a little bit. But yeah, it has a whole fishing rod, and he is fishing over here with all these fish and frogs and alligators. It's a fantasy book, so I don't have to really color it like this is like she's underwater. So I'm thinking that I might make some gold. I might just make these little streaks gold, but I will finish coloring the lily pads. So I found some lily pads, and I'm trying to color them. So my lily pads are going to be pink, and then the lily pad is below it. All them little lily pads. So yeah, and I'll have to do pencil and stuff like that. But I still want to keep the brightness, all the bold colors. And I've using a lot of my supplies. So that's where we're at with that. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I need to take a break from it because I've been thinking about it too much. That daggone thing that was going on with that one page wore me out. So I think I'm going to take a break from that one for a minute. But anyway, it's still going to be on my mind. But I do want to swatch these colors because they are so beautiful. And the thing that I think they switched their casing because these cases are not ideal. They're not the cases that people would want to buy, you know. So they have switched them out to the plastic cases, you know, the ones that are more, you know, pretty and attractive, or the ones that are metallic. And you can and those I saw something like $30 for like 6 colors. I was like, really? But anyway, I have some, so I'm gonna let y'all know before y'all buy them. I'm gonna let y'all know what they look like. Now you know you can get on YouTube and see the colors and stuff. So I did. I put the water on these. Now these are harder pigments. They just not gonna just. You're just gonna. They're not. Okay, they're like a combination of gouache and watercolor. There, it's a thicker pigment. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's not like a regular watercolor. Okay, so I'm just going to. You got to work it a little bit. I don't know, because I did these. I swatched these already in another book, but I said I want to swatch them because I want to put these cards into the case, and I'll have to go watch them. But these are definitely going to be for embellishment. And I do have my little. Hey, thank you, Miss Coloring with Miss Lori. You're so kind. Did I drip this? Oh no, that's already there. Oh, I was trying to put the. I was trying the color. This pigment is like, girl. So I don't know which one I should do. Hold on, let me just pick the ones that I really like, and then I'll do. You know, I might not do all of them. So these are all the pearls. They actually have other colors. So my radar is going to be set to find the primary colors. Y'all know how I roll. Let's do the gold, but it looks like, yeah. Okay, that's yeah, you got to let it sit. And these ridges are put on here for a reason. Like I said, this is handmade from Germany. This is not any inexpensive watercolors. Okay, I'm color. I know my hand looks a really different color. Okay, looks like I'm gonna be a melanated view. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with being a melanated view. Anyway, okay, that looks really. Oh, it's because I don't have my other light. I'm not turning the other light on. Hold on, well, let me see. I'm not going. I'm gonna turn it off because this is the one that makes the thing buzz. But when you start using this, you do have to work it a little bit because it is a firmer pigment. Girl, for $30, it should be, you know, as firm as you want to be. Now, I'm just going to, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Do it like that, both sides. And then come back in, just kind of color. See why people do circles. It's different. Like you just can't like go on it and then put it down. Okay, I don't even know how to describe, but y'all see me trying to make it. I heard that people say this is the best goal ever. Now I'm not the person that be you know, saying whatever. So let me just do it how I want to do it because I can see it here from this level. These ridges are there for a reason, and it helps it blend. But you definitely have to put some water on it before to let it sop it up or something. I'm trying to figure out how to put it down here and still. Don't go back over it. Maybe that's what I should say. I know some of y'all like do this and dab and dab. Y'all do like this and dab and you can't do that. I mean, you can, but when you put it down, you need to know where you're gonna put it. This is for the gold. Okay. uh, in my opinion, my limited knowledge. It is so, it's thick. And okay, so definitely the less watercolor. I mean, the less water is the best. But it is like, I don't even know how to. This is taking me out of my element because I don't know. Okay. Now, if I put water down on the page, because you can use watercolors on wet pages. And this right here, you can use this in your ink. Your ink thing, I don't know if y'all do calligraphy. This is actually perfect for your calligraphy ink. See, I feel like I want to go dabbing. See, this is not the kind of paint you go dabbing for. It's not. I'm just saying. I'm just going to show you. This ain't not like none of the goals that we done seen. None of the goals. This handmade paint. This handmade paint is a whole. This is a whole deal. Oh my goodness, girl. And I think the first time I saw it, this thing right here listed, it was like $50 for 6 colors. When I got the thing and I opened it up, I said, "Oh, I seen these on the, I was looking at them, but I was like, are you paying $50 for no 6 there go watercolor goals?" No, ma'am. Look at me. Thank you, Miss Ange. Miss Ange was like, "You gonna have these?" I was like, "Okay." She sent them to me. Look, I'm scared to move the daggone thing. I am scared to move a circle. Hold on, let me see. When y'all like, why don't you just move it around? No, you got to let it flow off the brush. It's girl. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I gotta take this shirt off. This sweatshirt off. Hold on, I got 2 more colors, and this is the gold and silver set. There's 1 silver. All the rest of those are gold. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this sweatshirt off because I'm gonna faint. Only because it's too much. I have another shirt up under there. I went to get my bicycle service. So I might do some bicycle vlogs. That'll be fun. But I got a Hero camera. It's old as heck. I need a new one, but I never really used the one I got. I got it from a coworker. She upgraded hers, and then I bought an accessory kit, and I don't know. I never did anything hero worthy. Hero is when you're moving. It's a camera that captures moving things. Like this video stuff is like sitting down, staying in one place. Ooh, these swatches look so pretty. Hold on. Let me put this down. Oh, this is. Why did I change my pattern? Hold on, let me do that. Oh, hold on, y'all. Because I'm going to tell you, if you get on here with this kind of paint, and even your paints that you have now that are metallic, you can't just get on here and do like this. You can't do that. Because it's so pigmented, you have to place it and then work it around there. But if you get on here and then you be like, it ain't shiny. It's not shiny for a reason. Okay. So how you apply it, even though if you get it, you could use the inexpensive stuff. Okay, now this is a silver. This is a silver. But you gotta, why doesn't this look? Now, I did have some problem with the silver. Now, I don't even know what that's about because I did try to use it. We might have to put a little bit of water on here. The silver seems to need a lot of attention. But yeah, they got these grooves here. Yeah, the silver one of all of these here was this one right here was the only one that I did a side eyeball for. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fill this little generic pencil up. I mean, brush. It's nothing famous. No, I mean, not a name brand. I don't use my name brand stuff to swatch. So hold on. Let me just do this. Okay. But you can't double back on this one when it's wet. You have to wait for it to dry to come back around. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And even the people that are professionals that use this, they let you know. Hey, Colin with TaylorMade, how you doing? I swatched the colors, the watercolors that Miss Ann sent me, the golds, and I have seen a lot of our favorite colorists that have this. This like is straight up gold. Okay, it's girl, it's straight up gold. It is the Chorilo, oh Lord, Coliro and the Finetec. And you know who knows about this? Miss Ivory Pearl. And then the silver one, I only have a problem with the silver one in this one. So I have to figure out how to use that. So it's drying right now. And it is everything. Oh, they just for this one, the packaging really kind of sucked. But they have it now where you can get it in better packaging. But they only have 6 palettes for the beginning part. But then they have a bigger palettes, of course, you can buy. But then you can create your own colors. So I swatched this. So I just put it in here. So now these are the other colors. And this is called the Pearl Collection. Both of these are the Pearl Collection. This is the gold and silver Pearl Collection, M600. Now they on the 700 to 800 levels. This is 600. And then this one is the Pearl set. And this one is the Pearl 1200. And I'm going to swatch these. I feel like I need to put some more water down. Where's my I know y'all didn't come up in here and get my little water dropper that fast. Oh Lord, I just had the water dropper. Anyway, I think maybe we might be blessed. And okay, so the colors for these, which are everything. I'm just going to do the ones that I really like first, and then I'll come back. This little nasty piece of red right here. Girl, hold on. Let me get you together. But you can't just like dab like the other watercolors. You can't just like dab it and then make it wet and then color. You gotta let it wet it and then come back. They say 1 or 2 minutes. I'm gonna say 5, but it just might just be me because I'm so sensitive. Okay, so this one is the red. Oh, hold on. And it's like you just put it down and let the colors come out. I feel bad wasting this, y'all. I don't want to waste it. Ooh. Swish, swish, swish. Dab, dab, dab. And when it's clear, you know it's good to go. Then I wanted this one, the red violet. But a lot of colorists that I've seen on here, they swear this is the best gold. I was like, people that I didn't, I was like, because when they start talking about certain things, I leave the room, girl, because they start talking about stuff that's over a certain amount of price. I'm like, let me take my oars on someplace else. But this is not a paint that you go like this. Well, I guess you could. Well, look at me, I'm lying. I guess you could. As long as you put enough paint on the brush, you can go dab, dab, dab. But you gotta saturate that brush. Or if you want the powerful color, then of course you can fade it out or whatever. Let's do this red brown. Ooh, this red brown is pretty. Oh, y'all. And this is enough paint. This is enough paint to last a lifetime, I'm thinking. Because it's so pigmented. And I'm really, when I do color with this, I will not be going double back. You know how you color it and you keep dabbing and dabbing? You dab and dab, you go take your color away. Now, if you want the color away, you can do that. But if you keep dabbing and going up and down and up, you. But that's how you, if you color like that, that's how you color. But I know when I start using these molds. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, Miss Taylor. Oh, I forgot Miss Taylor up in the house. Miss Taylor, she like to chit chat in the chat like I do. Hold on, Miss Taylor. Hold on. Where's Miss Taylor at? Okay, I think Miss Lori was talking about another page. Coloring with Taylor. Hey, boo. Color Miss Lori. Hey, boo. What you say? Colorful Life waited 15 minutes today, and when she did her swab or some, yes, I think that's something that they don't tell us, because I think even with inexpensive watercolors, you have to let it wet and sit there for maybe 15 minutes, like you said, and then use them. Because you know, I see that you see them, they get on here sometimes and they start coloring. It's because they already let the stuff wet and sit there. And then we get on here, we like, ooh, I got the colors. I'm gonna start coloring. Let me wet it, and then for a minute, and then no, we gotta let it wet and let us. Oh, here's my little dropper. I use this. I got this with some kind of something, and I just put it a little drop on them, and then I get my whole thing set up, and then I come back. Yeah, a little drop. I won't mix these with my water bottle only because these are so pigmented. When you spray it, you don't want the spray from those colors to mix to the other one, because you spray it, you're forcing it, and you don't want the color to jump over to your other colors and dilute it. Nobody told anybody that. That's my tip to you all. You're welcome. Don't use a spray, but for something like that. And if you use one, use it up higher just to mist them up like a plant. But don't do it all the way down like shh, shh, shh. The paint is going to go to the other ones. And then at some point, if you keep doing it enough, all your colors going to look black or brown. You're like, this is a brand new palette. Well, you've been wetting it up with the wrong thing. Yeah, you got to let it sit. So, yep, Taylor. I didn't see it. But I believe it. What's Miss Dee say? Miss Dee lets her sit for quite a while too. Yeah, you let it sit. But see, they don't let us know. Well, Miss Dee does let us know. When she starts to talking, this is how I know. What is it like when the trailer start rocking? When Miss Dee get her colors lined up and she spray everything down and do it. Now she can do it because she know how to spray it and how not to make it splash up. But just because we kind of knew, and this is a small. So I don't want to be saying something that y'all be like, well, I saw it on Views the Channel. Go see how Miss Dee spray her paints down. And she uses she puts them separate. I think she uses the Japanese watercolors, and she puts them separate, and she sprays them, and then she go talk about a whole bunch of other things, and then she comes back. But they have to sit. They sure do, because you get a different different look, Lori. I'd be too impatient to wait that long. You can wait, Miss Taylor May. You can work on something else on the page. You can wait. Put it in a side work on something else while you wait. Exactly. See, I just said what you just said, Miss Lori. She can wait. She just wanted to be all finished. And it's okay, because you are making me like, okay, I know I gotta finish this. Now I don't have no excuse. See, y'all didn't know my excuses sometimes because I do like watercolor, But you gotta let the watercolor wait a little bit and all of this to really get the full potency of the color. Yeah. So you gotta let it sit, Miss Taylor. So while you let your little watercolors sit, you go on over there and pick something else on the page to work on. But you gotta come back before it dries up. Because if it dries up, then you gotta wet it again, then you gotta wait again. But actually, if you do let it dry, you can't spritz it and you won't have to wait as much because it'll already be saturated. That's right. We got the work. It's a teamwork. Okay, so my color's a little bit wet. I mean, they're good. So let me go ahead and show some more colors. This one is bronze. And see, now when I do it, I can see the whole thing. I can see all of the colors. And I just find just like turning it and letting the brush fill up. Now, this is not really a watercolor brush. Because if it was a real watercolor brush, this brush would soak up everything. But anyway, so and I just for the swatch, I just let it sit on the page for a minute. Now I just touched that one, the other one, and then I flip it over and let that drain off. But with this, if you go back in, like if you do that, what I just did, you let it sit. And then you're like, oh, that needs to be darker. And then you come back in and do this. It may work if it's got enough water on it, but normally, so now it's going to look like it worked just because I said that. Isn't that something? Oh, when you speak stuff into existence, but normally it will not. But I think it's because I let the product sit. Because when I was doing it before, when I tried to double back on it to put some more color down, it did not do it. And see, if you shake your brush enough, you see how when I tap it on this towel, there's no color on there. Okay, make sure you do that, because then you'll be messing up your colors, transferring colors. So I'm just sticking it here. So yeah, you gotta let it sit for a minute. Now you don't have to pay as much attention to it right now as I am, I guess. I don't know. I'm paying attention to it because I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to learn my products. That's why I like to do swatch sheets now. Now, y'all know before I would say I hate swatch sheets. I still don't like it, but you got to do it. It's like a necessary evil. See how that went light right there? I feel like I'm going to turn this over. I think this green did that for me. Okay, now this green did that for me. But hold on. I did let it sit. Let me swirl some more around. Let me see. Can I? Nope. So then what you would tend to do is do like that. You see what I'm doing? But it's weird. It doesn't. Okay, I'm trying. Let me lift this up so I can show you what I'm talking about. See how it still leaves some space. It doesn't do it smooth. Now the green does that. I don't know if it's the green, but so what you do is you wait for it to dry. See, because as soon as you put your brush down, and I even saw another artist that was using these, and they said the same thing. So I'm not making it. I'm not pulling out my earth. But actually, that can be pretty when it does dry. So the green is the one that, like, you see how this one was a smooth. How I put these two up here smooth, and basically that green one and the gray one. So, and it's not. It might just be me, and it might just be the brush, but I'm gonna figure it out. So let me just put the other colors up in here. Let me put this one. This one is fine. Ooh, I stuck it open that one. You gotta, once you stick it in another color. This is fine lilac. Anything that says fine is almost, it's like something that you can put over your pencils. Like if you want something to bling, like you've already colored it and you put some pencils down and you want to put a color on top of it. All of the ones that say fine are the ones that I suggest. That's just me. Or if you're just coloring something delicate. because you can hardly see them on here. And I'm just going to put these down. I'm going to try to get this top row done. Let me stop talking. So yeah, all of these light colors. So I think if you get more colors than just the gold set, they do have colors that have really popping colors with the names and stuff. But this set right here, this was the M1200. If you're not a light color person, you may want to, make your own colors. But like I said, you can use the light colors to put over top of whatever colors. Because like this is the pink. So you can put that pink on top of your pinks that you pencil in and it'll make it pop. It'll almost make it look metallic. And this one is a fine gold, which, it's going to be light. But if you have this one, you have all the golds. And you can make your bold golds over here fine by just adding more water. Okay, let me just get through this. And you'll be able to see it when I hold it up. But they are very fine and light. But they still provide this shimmer. Okay. And then let me get to Silver Pearl, which is similar to this one. This one I've had problems with only because I'm not sure how to use it, how to get it activated just right. But it's kind of the same. All of these are pearl colors. But I'm going to get a set of the ones that are the primary color. I'm going to say the primary color. You know something? But I mean primary colors. This is some serious watercolor paint. All right, let me get to the ones down on the bottom. Let me show you what these look like just in case. So, they're still drying, but look at that red, baby. Look at that look at that red violet. Look at that. Looky. And the other colors that I was talking about, they are really wonderful on top of some other colors, or you can just do them on your own. Babe, I still got 3 colors to go. Oh, Lord. Oh, I know, right? I was going to say the same thing. You said you better send me your wish list before I run out of coins. You know it's my birthday. I know. As soon as I get off of here, Lord, Miss Taylor May, did you update your wish list? Because, like I said, I let you know yesterday. I saw. You will be okay. Here she go. Okay, yeah. Your list has some stuff that I know that you got because you bought it yourself. I was like, that's her wish list, but she didn't want to buy the stuff. But I do the same thing. I put what I like and I put it in my cart and then I keep it on my wish list. So I shop from my wish list. It's a wish list. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Yeah, Colorful is featured on a page in Kirby Rosanna's book. I saw that. Yep. It's wonderful. Yeah, I saw that, and I saw her flip. I only wanted to see her flip, and she is featured in there, and I'm so happy for her because she definitely needs to be in there. And the page that she did is a page that is very hard. She does hard pages. And she does her color. The thing that I appreciate, she does color alongs with her pages. She does a tutorial with her pages. So it's exciting for us to, recognize and see my colorful country life out here doing that. And then also that if you want to recreate the page that she does, there are videos out here that she does, and she interacts with you. Because I've done 3 color alongs with her and they look like people look at that. I know you didn't color that. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I followed My Colorful Country Life. And My Colorful Country Life started coloring around the same time. She never started, she was not a Kirby person. She started coloring Kirby in, I think 2018, 2019. Mm-hmm. So, and that's when I started showing my coloring too. So when I saw her, she wasn't coloring Kirby. Actually was coloring before that, but she wasn't coloring Kirby. My Colorful Country Life just started coloring Kirby I think she said in her video, but I know for a fact. And then she colored one page, and everybody fell in love with that page. And then she got the Kirby bug. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's facts. So I'm so proud of her. I still think when I see her picture, I picture her as a blonde, and she's not blonde. She's got pretty hair color. I don't know what color it is, but it's pretty. But I just picture her as a blonde. And she's beautiful. She looks like a model. Like this blue right here. This is blue silver. That's pretty. I'm gonna show it to you. Um, yeah, I adore her. There's some couple others that I really like, but the most of the ones that I like, they are very shy, and they only interact with people of their country. And I'm just saying what I'm saying. Y'all don't have to agree with their country or people that they've known for a long time. They don't generally meet new people or interact with they probably have Facebook pages and they interact with those people. But just being on, they do uploads when they do their stuff. It's always an upload. It's never a live. And it's always a pleasant thing to watch them because y'all know I watch them. That's how I know about some of the stuff that's out. I like interactive content creators like Miss Dee. Like, now Miss Coloring Bliss does lives every now and then, but she does really good uploads. And a lot of them, they just do uploads, but they have their own home base on their Facebook pages or their Discord. So that's why we don't get to interact with a lot of them. And that's why I do appreciate the artists that come on here on the YouTube. So this is what they look like. And, they're beautiful. Even the ones that are the fine ones, they're beautiful too. So these are the ones that Miss Ange sent me. Thank you, Miss Ange. Bam! Okay. So now I did the swatches for these, and then I'll let those sit. But yeah, so the takeaway from this, if you have watercolors, I'm going to say any watercolor, just like spray it a little bit or get a dropper or a pixie or something. There's a little droplet thing that people get, and just drop some water on each one of them or your things and let it sit for, I would say, at least good 5 or 10 minutes before you try to do anything with it. And just swirl it around. Make sure you're dealing with clean water or cleaner water and swirl it around with a brush. If you get a juicy brush, that'll be great. And you'll get a better color payoff. You sure will. Does Colorful Life talk more than just the beginning? Well, I think I saw her on a live one time. The answer is not really. Coloring with coloring with Lori. Excuse me. In the beginning, she tells you the colors. She's actually what she used to do, which what I love when she did that. And a lot of people do this. Now, this is something. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you this one thing. Hold on, let me tell you this one. I called Kirby Rosales with that last book, and I told him I'm so sick of flipping through these pages. And when you have these daggone books, I need to know what book the page came from. I got the hiccups now. What book the page came from? Okay, I said that 2 or 3 times because them compilation books, he'll just say on the back of the page, all this pages in here is from 3 books, and then he just keep it moving. But he doesn't tell you exactly which page it is. He doesn't have a glossary. Well, in his 10th anniversary book, he has it broken down with the pages that came from each book. I said, told you, Kirby. Thank you for listening to me. But I'm sure other people told you that too. So then you can point yourself to go shopping. See, that was a good marketing skill. So when you see the section in the 10th anniversary book, you can go ahead and go straight to that book if you want to purchase it. I loved how Miss Colorful Country Life broke it down because she was describing how some of the books are thinner and why. And I don't know, she did I was just waiting for her flip through. Yeah, so no, he doesn't. I mean, she doesn't talk anymore after that. Maybe at the end, then she'll tell you how we got there. But she used to talk through them. She used to coloring with Lori. But when you're a bigger time YouTuber, and you want to just, because she colors, and I can actually prefer her coloring than hearing her talk. But what she does now, she goes and tells you the Prismacolors or the polychromos or whatever she's doing, and then she'll have the page in there, and she'll put the links to where you can get those things. And sometimes I think she gets affiliate things, and then she'll have the colors. I like the ones like I like how Miss April Sarah does hers. Miss April Sarah, I follow her when she does the Kirby. Well, I follow her whatever she does, but she does this. I've been watching her lately, and I did a couple of color longs in the dark fairy tales, dark fairy tales. And what she does is she picks a particular section of color, and then she puts little tabs for all of the pencils, so you don't have to worry about it. My Colorful Country Life used to put it on the screen, like when she gets to another section, she'll put the color name on the screen, and then by the time I get ready to get my pad out, she's on to another color, and then I'll have to rewind back and forward. So now she just puts the whole list of all the pencils that are there. I think hopefully she'll work on a better way to do that. I'm still there. I'm here for everything because I write down all the colors. But I think a lot of the artists that do that, they'll do those color longs of the ones that I really like. I like the way Miss April Sarah does hers. I can really follow along, but I know how to do Miss Colorful Country Life because I've been doing hers for a long time. So I just have to get all the colors down, and I really follow her when she does the Prismas, because when she goes into the other pencils like the polys and stuff, I don't have that whole thing, so I have to really find colors to substitute it and all that, and then my pages never come out just right. So when she does the Prismas, I'm on it because I just write on all the colors and I know. But for Miss April Sarah, now Miss April Sarah's she used Holbeins and Luminous. Now, child, I never seen her do a Prisma, but she used the good stuff, and her stuff is good. But she gives me enough time because she'll do like a page, and she'll do like 6 videos for that one page or whatever. But then it gives me enough time to find swatches of the colors that she's using. And they don't come out exactly. And sometimes that's okay because, like I said, I like to buy it small at a time and see if I like them, and then I'll buy the big. So it's a challenge, but it's a challenge that you do learn because then you learn different colors and how color theory works. Yeah, so I love watching people do that. Because I started out doing a Chris Chin. Can you imagine me doing a Chris Chin color long? I did it in the daggone Worlds of Flowers or something like that with Johanna Bastard. When I tell you I didn't even want to color anymore after I was trying to do 2 flowers. Miss Joanne Chin will work your arse. She sure will. Hold on, let me take this other video down. Oh, I didn't even finish this video. Hold on, let me show you. What do you see? Hold on, let me lower this. Can I lower this? Let me raise it up. This might be better. I need somebody to help me figure out what is going on with this page. Okay? Because I refuse to believe that this hand and arm and sword is that lady. I think that is this dinosaur, rat, rodent, or whatever this is. I need some help. What is it? Which way is it going? Uh-oh, somebody that came into the room and said something. Oh, Lord. Hey, thank you. Thank you. We got assistance. Thank you. This is a 911 emergency. Thank you. Dee, thank you. Yes, we got help. Thank you. Oh, I got the experts in here. Devin, thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I need help. This is a round table discussion. It's a staff meeting. It's a board meeting. We need help, okay? What is going on with this? Throw all your suggestions in here because I cannot go proceed to color this page that I don't like if I don't know what's going on. The reason we are here is because I thought this lady was walking this way with this mask on her face. I chose my primary color. Why am I yelling? Because I can. I chose my primary colors to make her go that way with this mask, okay? Then I'm looking at this. She can't be walking like she doing fight the power sign. This is a whole sword and this thing, and then this animal, and it's reaching over this. I feel like this thing is grasping the sword. Let me see what we got here. Let me see. Put in the comments. So, yes. Hold on. Is it on the screen? These art books. I think outside the box. Hold on. Let me put the chat up here. But see, this is a roundhouse meeting. This is a discussion. I don't know why these comments are not showing. Okay. Wonky says it's a samurai. Oh, wait. I think as I got this thing here. Hold on. Let me see. I like to see the comments on the screen. Okay. A samurai sword cut through creatures. Well, is she going to be his next creature? Because he is looking menacing. But do y'all understand where I'm going with this? Why can't I see the comments on the screen? It's all good. The creature is, Juan Key Pro says the creature is grabbing it from her. Oh, okay. All right. Right, yeah. Dee Dee says, yes, it looks like a rodent hand. Okay. I think Devin says she thinks it's the main. You think it's the main figure? Look how those arms are. Like, look where her head is and where her head is. Look. Oh, Dee Dee, those are actually in here. Hold on. But look how that shoulder reaches, Miss Dee Dee. Where? Put your arm that way, trying to hold. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But where's everything? Okay, I'm gonna end that one because I figured it out. Hold on. Okay. To my liking, I figured out that's her. And so this is a tailor-made. I'm gonna tap your legs. I'm gonna tap Miss Little Taylor. She does it in segments, Miss Taylor. Oh, I'm gonna get you. So it is her shoulder. That's her arm up, and that's her, like Miss Devon said, like a baseball bat or like a reverse of a golf thing. So, and that made sense. So I went ahead and just colored that. I just laid a base down with those watercolors that I was using. Now I was running out of one of them, the one I was using. Now I'm gonna come in with pencil and then define it more. This is a rat snake because this is the body of it right there. So I figured that out. So then everything else I can figure out, but this part was confusing because everything is so close together and co-mingled. You know what I mean? So anyway, I have not put any pencil down. I was just trying to figure out what it was. And I might have colored stuff around here that didn't need to be colored, but I don't care because I needed to make sense of this. So I do like this page now. Nick, I do like this page now. But now the last page, Nick, I don't know if I can give you any grace with this one. But the first page I said I didn't like, but this one, I don't even know about this one. There's a whole lot of evil going on right there. But you have been redeemed with the first, all of the sets of the first pages. Okay, so I just want to let y'all know that. Cause I did do a video, and I did a shout out. You know how you be shouting out, and everybody came up. I thought that was so sweet. Thank y'all for coming up. What she say? Yeah, she said swing better, 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 better swing. Yes, so that's what. And actually, there is a page. There is a page in there where she does have a baseball bat. So Nick Filbert did his thing in the first pages of the book. First, a lot of the pages in it, but that last page, I have to really think about that one. So we're gonna get off of here. I've been on here for an hour. I ain't want to talk about anything. Thank y'all so much for watching me, and thank y'all for watching me when I did do a 911 bolo call on live, and everybody came in. Okay, they came in. Now I am going to get a new mat, or am I going to bleach this one? This is stained. It's not dirty, but I don't particularly like it, because it doesn't look fresh and clean. Or I need to see if I do it like that, it looks better. Well, but I do plan on doing a new puzzle, and y'all know I like my puzzles as my background. So, but I might do like a swatch sheet background or something like that. I might do something fancy. Now I know I can buy the little mats and stuff for like, if I order from Temu, I don't even know when I get it, like 9 years later. I don't know. I like to make my own some kind of way, but this one, when it's not dark, it looks a little dirty. Like right here, it looks. And then when I put bleach on it or clean it up with some stuff, it took away my lines. Like this is my sewing mat, but I erased my lines. I sure did. I paid a good price, a piece of penny for this. It came with this, a ruler, and a rolling knife. It was part of my sewing thing, girl. So, but now it's just when I want to do something messy, I'll put this out here. And then when I do my puzzles, I'll take it. I'll remove this. So if you see my screen looking like this means it's going to be a messy session. Watercolor paints, whatever. All right. Good night, Taylor. Good night, Miss Lori. Bye. Thank y'all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Bye, y'all.